right, it's the next morning. Our piece has cured and we are ready to take off all of these little resin drips here. So I've got my heat gun. We're going to use that to soften the resin right where the drips are. And you want to be patient with this. It's going to take a few minutes for my heat gun to heat up and for that resin to soften a little bit. You don't want it necessarily completely melted. I also have my narrower tip on there so that it directs the heat a little bit more. All right, that's not enough yet. So we're softening the resin. We're also softening the adhesive on the tape. There we go. And you just work your way around the piece. You'll notice as the heat gun gets hotter, it'll take less and less time. To soften the resin, as well as the fact that while I'm doing this stuff here is getting a little bit softer. Hardest part is to stay patient. Corner is going to be a little bit trickier, I think. So I'm going to spend a little bit longer with the heat gun on it. There we go. And then down the sides, got a little piece of resin. You can see that I'm working on a towel, and that's so that I'm not potentially scratching the surface. And really, you'd only need to worry about scratching the surface if I had it face down. But for the camera, this is a little bit easier here. There we go. Let's do the other side. Oops. So you'll see there's a bit of an edge here. I'm totally fine with that. If that bothers you, you could, here, let's see if you can see it a little bit better. If that bothers you, you could always go and sand that off. But this is a much easier way of taking the drips off of a canvas than using a sander and sanding them all off, which is what I had previously done. And I'm aiming more towards the back rather than the side. I'm not really wanting to soften the sides specifically. I'm trying to get the drips. So I'm trying to direct it more to the drips than the side of the canvas. And I ripped some of the tape there, so I'm going to have to actually just pull the drips for this, which works perfectly as well, as long as they're softened enough. just flip this over. Continue what we were doing. You could use a high heat if you wanted, but quite frankly, I don't think it's going to make it go faster. There we go. It's almost like removing little rubber bits once it's softened a bit. And they're pretty easy to pull right off. If you find that you have one that you're having to pull a little bit too much, then just apply some more heat. It's just not soft enough. Let's hold it this way, it's a little bit easier. There we go. And if you happen to use a wood board instead of a canvas, you don't even need that painter's tape there. You can just use the wax finishing paste and then a retractable razor scraper, and it comes off like butter. And it's so satisfying to do, for me anyways. Let's get that little piece there off. Almost there. Yeah, the thing that makes it take the longest is putting down and picking up the heat gun. These ones I'm just grabbing the actual drips because I ripped the tape off when I was ripping one of the other sections. Now just this corner and we're all done. All right, it's all done. All those drips are off. Now you can just take the duct tape here and remove the foam core out of the center. And then I will see you in the next video, and we will, this just falls right out. There we go. See you in the next video, and we'll show you how to clean all your cups out.